But the
Okay.
idea that I can, them at the hotel, I walked into the lobby, walked into the ballroom where the event is happening at the back of the room, um, and I already know what I don't as much I know what I'm going to say, but I know what I'm going to say has impact. It's almost like it's in me versus I've got a script. I'm not using a script in there because I don't need to.
Right.
But
It's you.
so I'm looking around the room. The room is full. It's a wonderful audience. I can feel the love in the room. My friend who's on, or my connection who's on stage is leaving the room very happy, very enthusiastic, got the room in the palm of their hand, and is about to introduce me. And she and I have a great rapport. She's also a speaker, and we've known each other for a long time, and she loves what I talk about. And so she's really, to be honest, almost overselling me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I love it. And so she's front, and she basically welcomes me up, and I've got my wireless microphone on, and walking up stage, and there's applause going, there's cheering, there's music playing, and she walks on stage, and we have a big hug, and then she leads me on stage in front of the audience, and I'm just almost floored by the love that's coming from the audience. I can feel it, I can see it. And at the same time, I won't say it's a hunger, but there's a question in their hearts that they know that I've got the answer for.
Mm-hmm.
And so I start talking to them, and the feeling of being in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing, is almost overwhelming. That I know this is what I'm doing and what I'm supposed to be doing, and I can feel the rightness of it, or the attunement that I'm supposed to have done this a long time ago, but I'm stepping into it now. And as I'm speaking, and I feel so much coming through, almost like I've got the wings of angels behind me or something mystical, but I just feel that I'm being there to serve, and what's coming through is touching every individual heart, because that's nothing I could have prepared would have fit the audience. Nothing I could have rehearsed, because this audience is right here. It's immediate. It's this audience that has a need for what I have to share, that's coming through me from the right place, so they get it, what they need to have in the first place.
You know what's interesting about your? I just want to. It's a beautiful picture, and you've really given me a very very good picture, given yourself a very good picture of where you're going. And I have to say, you're actually a couple of steps ahead of my program.
Oops. I've done some work. What can I say?
Which is just fine. But what I want
to rewind?
No, not at all. It was great because really what you did was you went from kind of the outside. I have a thing about the external versus the internal distinction I make, and you really went from that outside and what you were getting from everybody, and sort of that love and that adulation that, of course, we all love it. You know, no shame there. So, but what I love that you did was, when in the end you went to that feeling of, I know I'm doing what I'm meant to be doing, and I feel like the angels are behind me applauding, saying, you know, finally you're doing, you know,
yes,
to you know what you've been, you know, meant all along to be doing. So it's that inner peace that I think holds the key for you. And what I'd love for you to do, and you've expressed it in several ways, of doing, you know, something in the sense of doing what you're meant to do, and also in service.
Yes.
And those, I think, are really wonderful North Stars. And I want to isolate that North Star away from all the trappings. So forget the audience and the hotel lobby and just hold on. So just hold on to the North Star, which is your inner goal. And that's what I do with the program, is you isolate that North Star, and that can become the guide to your life.
Got it.
So as you're stepping toward this vision, which is always, and for me as well as you, it's always the exciting vision. You know, it's like we've all rehearsed our Oscar acceptance speech, right?
Right.
Never mind that we're not in any films, but we've all
not that we're aware of.
So you know, we've got those great visions, but I think having the inner North Star enables us to move toward the vision at the same time that we're not making the vision the only goal. Like we're not making the vision of I'm not successful till I have that vision happening.
Right. Yeah.
Because that's what happens is we get very caught up into the sort of the end picture where we're accepting the nomination and we're bowing for the audience, all that good stuff. So how would you use your inner North Star as your guiding light in your every waking moment?
For me, it is the feeling, that sense of being a service, of being used and being in a way that's effective, and I can feel the rightness of what's coming through. It's almost having that as being my anchor, because just a quick sidebar, as you said, maybe I'm ahead of the program, but I haven't done this. I mean, because I've got a lot of background in my own work as well. But the truth is I haven't done it. So to have you inspire that in me and have me to sit with and imagine that up, which really, frankly, I should be doing every day, I'd forgotten to and hadn't called that forward. So when you did that, I actually went much deeper, I think, than I would have usually done. So I appreciate the fact you guided me there in the process. But when coming back to your statement about the North Star, I feel that having this sense of vision, of service/fulfillment combined, that there's a bigger thing happening that I said yes to, and keep that going as my resonant frequency, maybe the right word, or that picture, how you describe it, feels definitely more useful than, okay, who do I contact? How do I have to take care of this? What do I have to, all these things that keep my mind very busy and very stuck.
Right. You're an intelligent guy. You can network and get some invitations. That's not going to be, the real issue. But I want to add something to your North Star. I love the words that you chose, but also choose that one of that sense of right. I'm doing the right thing, and to me it's such a delicate thing because it's almost like you're walking over a log, and it's like, is this the right step? And just like before you pick up the phone to call, does it feel right?
Yeah.
As I'm writing you, is it right? And just keep like checking back with that North Star.
Yeah, that does. For me, it's an indicator that really it's the feeling tone that I indicate. It's like there's a definite. And I've had this before in other places with even clients, where I could feel like this is a client that definitely will want to work with me, and another one to go, that's not. It's interesting.
Right.
Not so much right, wrong, but it's like this one says yes, this one says no. I can feel it inside before it happens. So yes, I get what you mean. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. Well, you're done. That's huge. No, I mean, what we just did was, here's the way to like walk the next 10 years. It's the way to walk the next day, the next week, and the next month. And I'm really, really interested in you somehow getting back in touch with us and letting us know, like, if you're just in that state of balance and moving through your day with the intention of service and doing the right thing and doing what you're meant to do, and just, like second by second doing that, even for a few days, I'm sure it's going to be an amazing experience for you. So I want you to write back and let us know.
I will do that.
Great. Fantastic.
To see the rest of this episode, click on the link below the video now. You'll be glad you did. Are you still here? What are you waiting for? Click on the link below the video now to see the rest of this epic episode.